Alternate Earth, everyone gets a superpower when they turn 18, from flying to controlling the elements. However, Jen is 25 and she still hasn't found hers, which makes her very bitter. During a job interview, she discovers the boss's power is forcing people to tell the truth, causing her to say many embarrassing things and miss the chance. In the evening, Jen hooks up with her casual partner Luke. As soon as they're done, Luke waits for Jen to go to the bathroom and flies out of the window. Jen feels unappreciated because he always does the same thing. The next day, Jen's roommate Carrie is at her job in a lawyer's office. Her power allows her to let the souls of dead people take over her body for a few minutes, so lawyers use her to solve cases. Unfortunately, this causes clients to get mad at her for getting in the way. In the afternoon, Jen arrives home and finds a lost cat at the door, so she lets him in. Then she sees Carrie's boyfriend Cash trying on a homemade superhero suit and makes fun of him for it. Embarrassed, Cash uses his power to reverse time and quickly closes the door so Jen won't see him. Soon Carrie also arrives and cries while sharing how tired she's of clients taking it out on her, so Jen tells her to quit, but Carrie can't because she must support Cash until he finds a job. Then to lighten the mood, Carrie channels Hitler so they can mock him. Later, Carrie has a date with Gordon, who refuses to shake her hand without a glove because he can make people instantly climax with just a touch. After a nice dinner together, they go to Jen's place, yet Gordon refuses to use his power, wanting to prove he can be good for a woman naturally. He kisses her with plastic between their faces and does the naughty with the gloves on, but he's awful at it, so Jen has to fake it. Then Gordon goes to sleep after putting a pillow barrier between him and Jen to avoid touching her in his sleep. Meanwhile, Cash and Carrie are out in the street when suddenly an invisible man grabs Carrie's phone and asks for her purse too. Instead of reversing time, Cash throws his wallet at him and grabs Carrie to run away. Afterward, Cash admits that fighting off the robber felt good, so he wants to become an actual superhero. The next morning, Jen wakes up and decides to try to touch Gordon, but freezes when she sees the cat jump on the bed. The cat ends up touching Gordon first and wakes him up by screaming out his passion. Disgusted, Gordon goes away, telling Jen they aren't compatible. Afterward, over breakfast, the trio decides to keep the cat and named him Jizzlord for what he did on the bed. In the evening, Jen takes a cab to her half-sister's birthday party. The driver has the power to tell when someone will die, yet refuses to give her the details, only saying she must watch out for bears. During the trip, she gets a call from her father, who reminds her to be a good sister. In the house, Jen meets with her mom Mary, who has the power to command technology yet she can't control it, and her partner Ian, who can sense emotions. Jen's half-sister Andy is turning 18 tonight and Jen triggers an argument by pointing out she may not get any powers, so Ian has to use his ability to defuse the situation. When Andy finally blows the candles, she waits for her powers to emerge, yet nothing happens. A smug Jen enjoys the moment, however when Andy opens the fridge, she tears the door off. Excited, Andy begins showing off her new super strength, so a bitter Jen leaves while drinking. At that moment, Jen decides to visit Luke, who has been ignoring her texts. She finds him having dinner with another woman who has the power to shapeshift, yet she barely uses it, implying she's naturally beautiful, which annoys Jen.